Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the update for today. It was Wednesday, the 1st of July, 2026. Filming this just after midnight. It's about 12:30, just a little bit before that here. This was actually a day off for me, a complete day off. This was that I was not assisting with any family stuff, or working in the schools or working at the store. Complete non-commitment day off. And I'm up to about a dozen of these for the year 2026. Yes, only about a dozen. And that being said, if every day, well, or if I even had days like this that were more frequent, I quite possibly would not be behind on everything all the time. Because I'm actually quite proud of myself. I adulted like a champion today and just got a whole bunch of stuff done. Alright, so today was a very productive day, and, well, let's talk about it. So, again, ended up getting up, well, here's the difference between my normal life and a day off. For these like 7 a.m. shifts, typically get up somewhere around 5:15, 5:30. For an accounting shift, get up somewhere around 3:45 to 4 a.m. Today, got out of bed at around 9:45. And that felt good, not gonna lie. So, after that, went and started off my day actually getting pizza at one of my favorite places, this place called Megabyte. It's in the Orchards area here in Vancouver. The spiritual successor to a chain called Smokey's Pizza, which was like they had like four locations around this area, late 90s, well, in the 90s and up through, I don't know, 2010 or so. Then it sold out, or the original owners retired or whatever, and it just had a name change, and was kind of taken over by these folks who were like employees of the original. So probably my favorite of the pizza places here in Vancouver, apart from this super deluxe one that sooner or later I'm going to talk about, that I haven't been to in like a year because they had a fire issue. But anyway, went to Megabyte today, and enjoyable as it always is. Let's see. I was actually thinking about it the other day. The first day that I started doing these video updates was on December the 27th. I was going into a really rough period, and knew it was going to be a rough period, where I was still, obviously working, and the whole thing with mom and dad and everything going on with that whole scenario, I knew it was going to be a really super rough time, and thought, by golly, I'm just going to kind of chronicle the struggle, if nothing else, for my own posterity, so I can look back and see kind of, what I was going through. But also to kind of keep everybody in my life updated, and then these little videos ended up, not a ton, but it ended up garnering more interest than I kind of expected. So I've just kind of been rolling with it ever since. And so now that means that here recently, we just recently passed 6 months of this. And still going to do all sorts of neat things with clips and other things here in the future. Right now, I don't really have time for that, to give that the attention it deserves, but just keep building more content that I can scrape through for those clips when the time comes. So anyway, appreciate everybody who's been kind of following me along for even if it's just sporadically, with these in the time that I've been doing them. So yeah, thank you. And also, still also kind of pondering on my, on the Facebook, special Facebook that I made for like these videos and whatnot, maybe doing the occasional written post like I used to do, the old school ones. Although from what I understand, stuff like that doesn't really get any traction anymore, so who knows. But anyway, just a thing I was thinking about. It was also halfway through now the air conditioner season, and I generally install my little room air conditioner here somewhere around right at the 1st of April and keep it up through the 1st of October. Just my own arbitrarily set dates. This is smack dab halfway through it. Currently, I've had about 10 days that I've used it total. And only for a couple of hours at most each of those. So, this is why, no joke, having lived in this area since 1990, I finally cracked down and got it AC in 2024, I believe. So, yeah, not a huge use case for it, but definitely nice when the time does call for it. But particularly since I have a lot of 4 a.m. and 5 a.m. starts. But yeah, so AC update hasn't gotten a whole lot of use this year. Went to the gym because, of course, when you have a full day off, you're going to get a pretty good workout in, and that was the case here. Let's see. Also went to the tanning place. As I'm looking to see, yeah, decent color, maybe a little bit of red, but decent color all in all. And let's see. Then I spent, about 5 hours this evening. Again, just making progress towards all these different goals. I've mentioned having a list, address several different things on the list. As a matter of fact, I was able to cross out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things off the list. Although, ended up having to add like 10 things to the list today. So, even with basically 5 hours straight of tidying up and various other things, actually ended up with the list growing rather than shrinking today. That being, of course, in large part because it is the first of the month and there's a whole bunch of various things, paying everything, if I'm going to be specific about it. All those type of stuff get piled onto the list, of course, on the first of the month. And this is a big thing. I've been saying for about 3 months that I will ultimately need to be acquiring a storage unit. Today went ahead and did it. Went and got a storage place. Unfortunately, yes, that's another cash commitment every month. And I definitely did not want or need another recurring expense. However, with the space situation we've got right now, and a lot of the month of July and first part of August is going to be kind of recurring back to the theme of my mom's move, and various things are going to be stemming from that, and expediting the need for this storage locker. So I went ahead and acquired that today as well. So, with that, some of the stuff that I've shown you in the garage, the whole, pile of stuff that's been coming from the rest of the house, down, building up in the garage, is going to be transported to this unit here over time, as part of this renovation project. So, yeah, tidying up also, creating a filing system for some important documents, the fun times with my freaking printer that I'll tell you about here probably tomorrow because I'm running out of time. And, of course, it's just a lot of cleaning. Anyway, ciao for now.